We are officially halfway through the 12-week Norwegian 4x4 challenge. I'm Roza, 36 years old.
And I'm Hesam, 38. We went to the Fitness Institute of Texas at UT Austin to take a VO2 lab test. If you're interested in learning about this test, it is a standard fitness test called CPET, using the Astrand protocol. Basically, it's a specific workout test paired with a metabolic cart.
Here we go, treadmill's gonna jerk a little, starting right now. Alright, perfect.
For the test itself, we had to walk or jog on a treadmill at a lock speed. Every 2 minutes, the incline increased, and the goal was to keep pushing until the technician saw a drop in oxygen intake on the monitor. At that point, the body is accumulating CO2 faster than it can get rid of it, and lactate starts to build up in the blood.
We didn't do the test at the same time, but put it side by side here to keep this video short and fun.
Increasing your incline here from 0 to 2.5%. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Doing a great job. Keep it up.
Our journey started a long time ago. We are both in the beginning of our midlife years and interested in staying healthy and sharp as we age. Through our research and explorations, we found VO2MAX to be an interesting metric to follow. Together with the strength training, this is what we care about to improve our health. It is the #1 predictor of health span, and a higher number shows healthier overall cardio fitness. In general, if someone can keep their VO2MAX number as high as possible at any age, there is a high chance of staying independent in old age.
Your incline here from 2.5 to 5%. Here we go. Doing a great job. Keep it up.
Until this point, we were relying on measuring VO2max on our Apple Watches. But after months of training, I didn't see any changes in my number. And that was really frustrating. We were suspicious that the watch is probably not measuring my VO2max correctly, or that I'm not responding to training. I don't think that is true because of the improvement I was seeing in my performance. So we decided to schedule a CPET lab test, which is the gold standard for measuring VO2max. And you will see that it is totally worth it.
Increasing your incline from 5 to 7.5. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. How you feeling? Good.
If you have been following our videos, we set a 12-week Norwegian 4x4 challenge to share this journey with you. And if you haven't watched those, feel free to check them out. We made them fun and engaging for you to see how tough HIIT training is in reality. High-intensity interval training is considered the most effective type of exercise for improving VO2max. It is true, but if you stay to the end, you'll see that it is not the only type of cardio you need to do to improve your VO2max.
great. We're going to increase your incline here from 7.5 to 10%. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay strong. Nice. Doing a great job. Keep it up.
The main benefit of HIIT is improving stroke volume, or in layman's terms, the power of your heart pumping blood during exercise. But there is another side to the equation. The cells that are supposed to turn the oxygen in the blood into energy. Those cells should learn to burn fat as long as possible before they switch to carbs. And they learn this if you stay longer in the aerobic phase. That's when a steady state or zone 2 cardio training shines.
A good exercise routine has both. You will still benefit if you do one type only, but to maximize, it is better to do both. One HIIT session per week and multiple zone 2 cardio sessions is probably the best approach to maximize your VO2max.
We're going to increase that incline one last time. From 10 to 12.5. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Stay strong. Keep it up. Good.
During the test, our technician provided coaching so we knew when to push and what was coming our way in terms of intensity.
The last minute was really challenging for me. I could probably go about 10 more seconds, but the technician stopped the treadmill once he saw the drop in VO2 and realized I was anaerobic, so there was no point in going further.
Alright, here we go. Staying strong. We're going to increase your incline from 12.5 to 15%. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Staying strong.
As you can see in this diagram, my VO2 is mapped against my heart rate. As my heart rate reached about 180, I peaked at a VO2 of 45.2. And when my heart rate went higher than that, my VO2 started dropping. The other outcome of this test was my RER, or respiratory exchange ratio. That is the ratio of CO2 to oxygen during the test as my heart rate went up. This ratio indicates whether I'm using mostly fat or carbs at a specific heart rate. When this ratio is below 0.85, it means that I'm mostly burning fat to produce energy. And when it's about 1, it means I'm mostly burning carbs or I am anaerobic. The takeaway for me is that if I stay slightly over 127 BPM for my heart rate in a workout session, I'm in zone 2 and burning mostly fat, and increasing the time in this zone can improve my aerobic capacity.
And here are my results. As you can see, my max heart rate is above 190. At around 192, my VO2 peaked at 40. And I'm so stoked about this result because my Apple Watch was showing a 33 for a long time. And this number is 20% higher than I expected. My aerobic threshold heart rate happens at 151. This means that for zone 2 training, I have to keep my heart rate slightly over this number. The other concern that this test solved for me was my max heart rate. There is a popular formula that says that the maximum heart rate for a person is roughly 22 minus age, which for me would be 185. But if you have seen me in the workout session, it went above 190 at the end of some intervals, which was a little worrisome. This test proved that I'm an outlier in this case, and my heart rate can go as high as 194 with no problems.
And here are heart rate zones and placement in population categories. I'm glad that I'm above average for my age and sex, and I have a plan to increase my Zone 2 training sessions in addition to the Norwegian 4x4s that we're doing.
And as you can see, I'm in the excellent category in the table, which made my day. The protocol is working well for me, and I am excited to retake this test in 6 weeks.
Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the upcoming videos in the next 6 weeks.